Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, here I am solving a data interpretation set of problems sent by a student. Here in this case, this data is given, marks of English, Hindi and Marathi of these 5 students are given. Based on this data, we have to solve some of the questions. So let's take the first question. Now the first question says, what is the respective ratio of D's mark in English to B's mark in English? Now friends, it's actually very simple. You just have to read the data and answer it. D's mark in English, that's 40, and B's mark in English is 65. So its ratio, if we have to find out, it's 40 by 65. So 5, 8 and 5, 13. So the ratio is as simple as that, 8 by 13. Okay. Now in this question, what are the approximate average marks obtained by D? Now D, if we see the score, it's 40, 45 and 45. Obviously the average will be between 40 and 45, right? So what could be the answer? If we look at the option, there is just a single option which is lying between 40 and 45. That's option 2. So your approximate average of D will be 43 only. Okay. No need to go for any sort of paperwork. Now friends, the next question is, what is C's overall approximate percentage? See, here we are not given that what is the total marks out of which the student, maybe if we talk about C, is getting 75, 60 and 55 marks, right? So here I am assuming that the total marks are 100 each subject, right? So in this case, the average or the percentage, the same, both of them will be same, right? What we can do is we can simply calculate the average, right? And that can be done mentally. Since we have to find out the average of 3 data, that means sum of data divided by 3. So to make it very simple, you can divide individual data by 3 instead of doing any sum, because that would be rather easier. You can do it mentally. Here it's 75, right? So if you divide it by 3, we'll be getting 25. Then 60 divided by 3 will be getting 20. So 25 plus 20 is 45. Then this is 55 divided by 3. It's something around 18. So 45 plus 18 is 63. Okay. So what is C's overall approximate percentage? That's 63. No need to go for any sort of paperwork. Okay. Now here, what is the difference between the total marks obtained by A and total marks obtained by B? Very simple problem. You have to add up these 3 datas. You have to add up these 3 datas and you have to find out the mutual difference, right? And or what else you can do is like get the difference over here. It's 40 and it's 65. So difference is 25. Then this is 50. This is 70. Difference is 20. Then this is 55 and this is 50, so difference is minus 5. So 25 minus 5, that's 20, 20 plus 20, 40. So the difference is 40 marks, which is not there in the option. So it's none of these. Okay. Now friends, let's see this problem. Which of the following statements is true? E has scored the highest total marks. Now from this chart we can observe that we can make comparison between E, C and E, B, right? So here in this case, if we talk about English, if we find out the difference between E and C, C is ahead of this is 65 and this is 75, so it's minus 10. Then this is 50 and this is 60, further minus 10. Then this is 70 and this is 55, so it's plus 15. So difference is minus 5, so E has not got the highest marks. In fact, C has got more marks than E, so this is wrong. B and D had the same score in Hindi. Hindi is this brown bar, so B has got 70 marks and D has got 45, so even this is not correct. A's overall percentage is 50, so A is 40 plus 50 plus 55 by 3, so that cannot be 50%. Why? Because this is 50 and this is 40. I just leave this. This is 40 and this is 55, right? So if we wish to have an average of 50, if it is 40, it has to be 62. It will be less than 50%. So this is even not correct. All the students scored maximum marks in Hindi. C. No. In this case, A has scored more marks in Marathi, so even this statement is not correct. That means none of the statements is correct. Okay, I hope you are clear with all the problems.